I'm 40 now, and I've kind of felt like things are only going one way, but about 7 years ago, I got smashed in the face with a glass at an award ceremony. I wasn't drunk or anything, I didn't do anything, it was just a thing that happened to me. But it hit me right like between my eyes. I think at first I thought I'd lost my eyesight, so I'm really grateful that that's not what happened. But it did leave me with not just a scar, but quite a big lump. And I had a fringe for a while, and I wore all sorts of hats for a good period of time. And I work with people, and I work standing in front of a mirror as well. I'm a hairdresser. So I think part of it was like the industry that I work in. I just felt like every day I was just faced with this scar, this thing that, like putting makeup on in the mirror in the morning, like every photo I've ever seen, I just have this, it's not just the scar, it's the lump around it that really stressed me out. So I'd spoken to Stephanie about it, and I'd been really quite honest about how it's affected my confidence over the years, and I know it's not going away, and like I say, I know I'm getting older, and like I'm quite prepared to deal with that. So when Stephanie had said, I might be able to do something for you, I have this new, I think it was like a new machine, and it helps with like scar tissue, things like that. I was like, oh, I will try anything. Even if I thought maybe it could make it worse, I was still willing to try it, because that's how important it was to me. It's right in the middle of my face. I see it every single day, and just I've felt my confidence over the last 7 years just dip, because as this is quite prominent, I'm also aging. And so the first treatment that Stephanie did, I didn't expect to see any difference. I didn't expect to feel any different, and it's quite hot when she did it. And yeah, when I looked in the car in the mirror straight after the treatment, and yeah, it was a little bit red, and I didn't think anything of it, and I actually think I'd forgotten about it. And I was talking to one of my own clients about my scar and the sort of journey that I had been on, and I said it's more the lump that's around it. And when I looked in the mirror, I could see that the lump had actually almost disappeared. So it like took my breath away, the fact that I was able to look in the mirror and point to something that had been on my face for so long, and I couldn't see it, and my client couldn't see it, and it just felt like, honestly was just the best, like the best thing ever, to just not feel like I just have this big lump on my face that everybody looks at, and I know nobody else probably looks at it in the same way that I do. I feel so much more confident, I feel so much happier, I feel like I can look in the mirror at work, I feel like I can, you know, I do lots of like things outside and lots of running, and there's always lots of pictures at races and things like that, and I feel like finally I can look at those pictures and not be like, there's that big scar on my face. Like, I just feel a lot happier about it, and a lot more like confident in myself.